You are 64 years old, sitting at your kitchen table with last month's property tax bill. It is higher than it was 2 years ago, even though your home has not changed. You have paid this bill for 30 years now, and you figure you will pay it for 30 more. Then you turn 65 and everything shifts, but you do not know it yet. Here is what nobody tells you on your birthday: you have just become eligible for money you cannot see. I am Yakov Rosenberg, and I have spent 23 years helping seniors uncover exemptions and freezes that their own states are holding in reserve. My mother did the same work before me in a different state, and she taught me to check first, assume nothing. By the end of this chapter, you will know exactly which exemption applies to your situation and how to file it before the next tax bill arrives. Stay with me, because near the end I will show you the one renewal mistake that costs more seniors money than any other, year after year. The first thing I do when a client turns 65 is open their state's property tax code. Most states offer a senior homestead exemption, but it is not automatic. You must apply. Texas allows a $10,000 school exemption on top of a general homestead exemption, plus a school tax ceiling once you hit 65. New York's enhanced star exemption drops your school tax bill if your income is below the state limit. Illinois freezes your assessed value, not your tax rate, meaning the dollar amount stays flat while your neighbor's bills climb. The mechanism is simple. The assessor locks your home's assessed value the year you file, and even if your home gains worth, the number they use to calculate taxes does not rise. Over 10 years, that gap widens into real money. I have watched clients in states with freezes accumulate $2,000, $3,000 in savings, all because they filed one form at the county assessor's office. But here is the critical part. Nearly all programs require an application, and many have annual deadlines, usually in spring. You must file by the date your state sets, or you lose that year's benefit entirely. And if you move, the exemption does not follow you unless your state has a transfer program. California and Texas do, but most states do not. Now, the reason this matters is that the power to claim this is entirely in your hands. The county will not call you and tell you that you qualify. Your property tax bill will not mention it. You have to know it exists and ask for it. But here is where it gets interesting: the savings do not stop at property tax. Power companies are watching the same birthday you just passed, and they have money waiting for you too. Let me show you how to get it. Now that property tax is locked in, you have another birthday gift waiting, and most people never claim it. You are sitting at your kitchen table on the month you turn 65, and your electric bill arrives. Same amount as last month, nobody called to say it would drop. That is the trick right there. The utility company will not volunteer the savings. I have been doing this work for 23 years, and I can tell you this is by design. My mother taught me to read the fine print on every letter from the power company. Most states require utilities to run discount programs for seniors and low-income households. California has CARE, the alternate rates program, 20 to 35% off electric bills. New York has HEAP plus utility assistance. Pennsylvania runs CAP through every utility. These programs exist, they are legal, they are funded, you simply have to ask. The mechanism is simple. Your income plus your age drops you into a priority bracket. The utility then applies a lower rate to every kilowatt hour you use. A household spending $150 a month on power now pays $90 to $120. Water districts do the same thing. Some take $40 off your monthly bill automatically once you apply. But here is where I see people stumble: you must apply yourself. The utility will not cross-reference your birth certificate or your Medicare card. You call the number on your bill and ask, do you have a senior or low-income discount program? Write down the name of the program, the income limit, and whether you qualify. Many programs ask you to reapply each year. Put a reminder in your phone now. Some utilities process applications online, others mail you a form, some want you to visit in person. The waiting list matters too. In cold climates, utilities prioritize heating assistance before winter arrives. Apply in September if you heat with gas. Do not wait until January. You have just unlocked one hidden stream of savings, and there is a second one waiting at the DMV. Your car registration sits in a drawer, and it is about to become another exemption you own. You have called the utility company, asked by name, and your bill just dropped by 18%. But there is another bill that rises every single year without fail, the one from the DMV. I am Yakov Rosenberg, and I have watched seniors write that check automatically for 2 decades. Here is what I want you to understand before your next registration renewal arrives in the mail. The DMV will not tell you what you qualify for, not once, not ever. Your state has carved out fee reductions, sometimes dramatic ones, but only if you ask and only if you know where to look. Let me be direct about the mechanism here, because it matters. Vehicle registration fees are set state by state. No federal rule, no nationwide exemption at 65. Some states offer permanent registration for vehicles over 25 years old, a one-time fee, then nothing for years. Others allow disabled veterans, and I mean documented service-connected disability, to register for free or nearly free. A few states now tie small fee breaks to low income, not age alone. And here is where it gets interesting. Some states let you register once and renew by mail at a fraction of the cost. The problem is not that the discount does not exist. The problem is the DMV assumes you know to ask. I have met women and men who paid full registration for 5 years after turning 65, sitting on a discount the whole time. Your renewal notice will come. It will list the fee as if it is carved in stone. It is not if your state has an exemption, not if your vehicle qualifies, not if you hold the right documentation. Turn that notice over, read the fine print on the back where the instructions live. Call your DMV before you renew, say exactly this: I am over 65, what registration breaks does my state allow? Ask about antique plates if your car is old enough, ask about disabled veteran status if you served. Ask about low-income programs and income thresholds, write the answers down. Renew before your expiration date arrives, late penalties erase any savings. The person answering the phone will not offer this information freely. You have to pull it out of them, and you have to do it before the deadline passes. Now, the savings you find at the DMV, added to the power bill you cut and the property tax you froze, that is 3 streams. But I have to tell you about one more, and this one is the sleeper. Now you have claimed the property freeze called the utility company, renewed your registration discount, and here is where it gets interesting. Most seniors believe Medicare is the finish line, but Medicare does not eliminate your costs, it redistributes them. You pay premiums for Part B, you pay deductibles for Part D, you pay copays on every drug. The sleeper exemption sits in a layer almost nobody climbs to, state programs that erase those costs entirely. I have watched seniors overpay for insulin for 3 years while Epic in New York sat waiting for them. Here is the mechanism, and it matters. Medicare savings programs are state Medicaid programs that pay your Part B premiums and even your copays. QMB, Qualified Medicare Beneficiary, covers your deductibles, coinsurance, and copays once you qualify by income. The copay you paid yesterday disappears entirely. But, and I have to be honest with you about this, you must apply before open enrollment closes December 7th. Most people miss this because the Social Security office does not call you, you call them. Each state runs its own version. New York's Epic covers any drug not covered by Medicare Part D. Pennsylvania's PACE program pays your premiums outright if your income qualifies. The Extra Help program, federal not state, cuts your Part D copays to $2 per drug. Qualifying for QMB automatically qualifies you for Extra Help, the program's stack. Starting January 2025, your drug costs cap at $2,000 yearly. The coverage gap is gone. Now here is what I do. I screen every client through benefits checkup before October 15th. You answer income questions. It shows every program your state offers and whether you qualify. The insulin that costs $60 suddenly costs $5 or nothing. This is the exemption that saves the most money across a decade. Think back, property tax freeze locked your principal down, utilities cut monthly by hundreds, registration dropped. But this one, the medical and prescription layer, this one rewrites your entire healthcare budget for the rest of your life. The question I want you to answer in the comments is this: what medication are you paying too much for right now? Tell me the drug name and your state. I read every comment and I will point you to the exact program waiting for you.